and welcome to IBC 2016. We've made our way around to the Arri stand, and I'm joined here by Hendrik. Hendrik's going to explain a little bit more about these new products which have been announced by Arri at IBC this year. So Hendrik, over to you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So here we have the new master grips. New master grips are a set of electronic hand grips, basically cine-style hand grips with integrated control electronics. We have a right side and a left side master grip, and they can be equipped, or they are delivered with either a zoom rocker. You could also use it for focus or iris, but zoom really makes sense because it's a speed-based control, or a finger wheel that's very well suitable for iris or focus control. Then we have some control elements here in front. We have a joystick that has 5 positions: up, down, left, right, and center push. And we have another button here, which is basically the 6th button on the grip. We have it on each of them, and they can be configured individually. So you can configure them with features that are for the lens, for example, the speed of the motor, or you can configure them with camera user buttons. So let's say maybe switch the ND filter up or down, or peaking or false color or whatever. That's all at your fingertips. But at the same time, we made it in a way that is quite protected. So when you're really running with the hand grips, because first of all, it's a solid hand grip, that's really important. By the way, maybe you realize that it's a classic design of the Arriflex hand grips, made of magnesium cast. It's really traditional, cine-style, strong hand grip with some extensions that are also new, with some cable clips to have everything nice and clean. So when you're really using those hand grips and you are in action, you can be quite sure that you don't press any button by mistake. But if you want to do any change, you have all the options. Now, I just said we have 6 function buttons available on each grip. So together it's 12 with 2 grips, and that's quite a lot. So we had to think of how do we provide a user interface that makes it easy to configure the hand grip, and that also makes it easy for you to see how is it set up. So for that reason, we have integrated a round touchscreen display here on top of the grip, and it's very easy to set up. So we have 4 home screens, so you can see, for example, this one is configured to control the zoom. If I start recording, it's indicated on the grip. You don't see the right side grip, but you definitely see it on the left side, and it's the same there. And then we have here the configuration for the joystick, so you can see what it's set up. In this case, it's user button 5 on the left side, user button 6 on the left side. If you're not sure what is on it, tip on it. So in this case, it's auto white balance or a waveform monitor. Somebody was setting it up. If I want another function on it, I can simply tip on the field and select another function. For example, I could say, well, let me put a limiter there. So now I can set zoom limits or iris limits or focus limits just by pressing here, go to the second point, press another time. Now I have a limit, and the motor only goes from A to B. It's absolutely fun. Then we have the red button here, which is assigned to rec start stop. Makes sense on the right side. On the left side, I've configured it to be the focus iris toggle. So now I'm doing the focus with the wheel, and I can switch by pressing the red button. And now I'm doing the iris. But again, it's fully configurable. You don't have to use all of those functions. You can just switch them off or whatever you want.
Now this product is shipping now, is it? Or
It's shipping end of October. Actually, we have a complete system. We have the 4 hand grips, so left side, right side with either zoom or rocker, with rocker or wheel. So that are 4 different hand grips. Then we have dedicated extensions. We have dedicated cables with angled connectors. We have We have pan bar adapter, so you can also use it behind the tripod in a studio
Are
environment.
there any plans to put these in kits, or is it all
We have
purchased?
kits, so we have a case also where all these bits and pieces fit in nicely, very solid professional case. And we have kits, so we have 8 different kits for Amira, Alexa Mini and third-party cameras. And that is 4 kits, and we have it as a version for zoom lens, which includes a rocker, or as a version for prime lens, which includes the wheel on both sides. So they are on our website. You can check it out. Then here you see we have a Amira camera with a cine-style lens. In that case, it's a Lura lightweight zoom, and we use the C-Force motor to drive the lens. We have another setup over there with the ENG zoom and the Amira. So it's a very clean and simple setup. Just connect the ENG lens to the camera and connect the camera with the hand grip, and you can control focus, iris, zoom and user buttons as well. Same applies to Alexa Mini and also to Alexa Plus, which we have over there. So if you have an Alexa Plus, it could be a classic version or an XT version or an S60 version, or even a studio camera. And you have the CLM motors on it. You can drive them from the hand grip also. And you can combine it, of course, with our wireless lens control. So imagine you have a setup, you have a focus puller pulls focus maybe from the WCU4 or from the SXU1. The camera operator can zoom from the hand grip or control the iris. So there are many options, many possibilities. And I think it's a very, very flexible system.
It is, yeah. No, it really does sound, and it's a very interesting product. For more information, you can always get in touch with us. The telephone number is 0208 977 1222, or you can jump onto the website www.visuals.co.uk.